looking at my yarn stash that has not been organized for a really long time. There was a lot of unfinished project. Oh my god. This is my granny sweater jacket. Just finished the winter before. And the ones have a button band to do and half of the hand. I'm gonna show you different things. So follow me. They're just a little bit round in this corner. Yeah, this is the overview. Under the table we have a lot too. And this chair, I'm thinking about do something to, you know, like makeover. I've not decided yet, so it still looks like this, and I'm still sitting on this. It looks so painful. And this is under the table, so I'm gonna go to the next corner and show you something really special. You would never find anywhere. Like they unnamed types of yarn. There's not too many colors. If you get one, it just comes in maximum of 1 kilogram. So, and maybe we can call this Dino Eggs. I have 3 balls. I don't know how to call it in English, but maybe just call them like the underground yarns. They gave me about like 3 balls like that. One is so big. I mean, I'm gonna bring it here just to, yeah, you can actually see this when it comes to this like uncommon yarns like this. There's no nothing as a gauge or anything. Yeah, didn't have anything like that. I was really struggling to decide what to do with this because we just have a little bit. This one, luckily, I got nearly 1 kilogram, so it can make like 2 jackets or sweater. Gonna have a really interesting way to decide. So I'll take a few papers, trim the edge off. I have a good looking one. I'm gonna write down the different styles and then let the designer decide. Yeah, I'm gonna write down every part of the project and then randomly pick one. So maybe you can call it a destiny one. Didn't know it was a cardigan, didn't know it was a jacket, a top, vest, or sweater. I'm gonna work it bottom up. No top down, bottom up. Okay, let's cut this into pieces. I'm gonna skip this part, it's just cutting papers. I finished the cutting. I hope that it will be enough. Never did anything like that before, so I didn't know that how many was enough. I'll write them down. Styling. We will have first with a cardigan. What's wrong with this? Cardigan. One. The vest. Sweater. Oh, the vest, I mean, it was no sleeves. Okay, no sleeve. Okay, so we have 3 styles of this. Just pick one of these styles. Okay, let's put it aside. Now we will decide the length. We will have like crop top, which is the short version. Short. Medium. And the last one is the long one. No dress, please. No dress. 3 of the length. And now it comes to the V-neck. V-neck, right? V-neck. Okay, so next one is the polo color. English is not my mother language, so I don't know if I said it right, but it was just something that I'm gonna show you. Okay, so this is what I meant when I said polo color. I just don't know. This one is like my girl, which is jacket to it. She thinks it was pretty. Yeah, polo color when I mean it. Actually, I did it so many times in crochet, but I've never knit anything like that. Yeah, this one. Never ever did something like that in knitting because I'm not have this confident in my experience. I think that I'm gonna make it bad, so I didn't do it. But in crochet, that I did it so many times, I'm in love with this. So this is the third options. So when it comes to neck shaping, we have 3 options: V-neck, the round neck, the polo color. Okay, I almost forgot about the size, so I'm gonna make 3 sizes. One is slim fit, and next one is regular one. In this case, it's just wider than my chest a little bit. Third options will be oversized. 3 options like that. The slim fit. If we pick this one up, then we gotta pay attention to the waistline, chest line, fit. The regular one would be the easiest one. It's not too big. If it's too big, it's not that hard, but it takes a long time to finish. Regular one, you don't need to pay too much attention when counting the stitches and the rounds. Okay, we have 3 options and sizes. Let's move to the arm. We will have the drop shoulder, set in, no sleeve. So 3 options. When it comes after we pick this one up, then we have the arm styles. We will go with the arm styles. We will have like decreased, which is getting smaller when we get to this area. So it was like decrease. When there's no change, we just knit down. No change. I just keep it simple because, again, English was not my mother language, and I didn't know how different styles had names, so just keep it simple and easy to understand. So decrease, no change, and increase. It's gonna wider when it comes to this. Okay, so 3 options. Next, I almost forgot about the ribbing. We will just have 2 options, like the 1x1 ribbing, 1 ribbing, and 2x2. Okay, 2x2 rib. 2 options with the rib. Wow, that's a lot. Did I miss something? Tell me about the stitch. I think we're just stockinette stitch, right? Okay, so when it gets close to the camera, it's really, really nice. I think it's just acrylic. Yeah, but it's feels really, really soft. We will have 1 options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now I'm gonna fold it and I'm gonna pick them 7 times. The type and the length, the width, the neck, sleeves, arm styles, and the ribbing. Okay, maybe we have enough. So I'm gonna fold them and let's pick. So we have total 7 stitches to the side. Wow, that's a lot. I'm gonna pick. Okay, every part, I'm gonna give them the same number. And I think I'm gonna make it a few times, so I'm gonna keep all of it to do another videos about another project. Just use the other yarns, other types of yarn. Wow, it's gonna mess it up a little bit, but not too much to mess it up. Not too much, but just do it because I'm nervous. I didn't even know what comes next. Okay, first. Okay, let's pick it. Wow, that was hard. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Oh, a sweater. Okay, a sweater. Right, sweater. Let me put this away. Sweater. Next. No. This one. Okay. Medium. Oh my God. Okay, that was easy. There's not much things to do with the medium. But okay, maybe I'm saving time. Third time. Okay, that was about the sizes. Oh, not the oversized. Okay, please. Oh my God, the regular one. Oh, okay. It's not the size, it's about the length. Okay, regular one. Yes, it's up above the waistline. Next, we have sweater in medium size and regular length with the sleeves. I'm not gonna pick it, even though I didn't remember, but I'm not gonna pick this one. Just gonna pick another one. Okay, what comes next? Wow. No sleeves. Oh my God. Actually, I didn't like it. Oh, I'm gonna keep it anyway. Next one, please. I didn't remember what comes next. I find it's really interesting. Never did it before. Round neck. Okay, that's something to do. Almost came to an end. Stars at the arm. Decrease. Oh, that's just a normal sweater. A what? Small sweater with no sleeves? Oh my God. Okay, just keep it. I'm gonna change that next time. It will be something that just to make the shoulder pops up. Yeah, puff sleeves, I guess. The last one will be the ribbing. So we have two options. Wow, two options. Okay, 2x2. Nice. So we will have sweater with no sleeves on medium size, regular length, just up above the waistline. We will have a round neck and okay, stupid me again. If we have no sleeves, then why do we have to decrease it within the ribbing? Okay, no sleeves. It's fine, just make it. Some yarn that is no branding. And of course we have to test the gauge. So let's test the gauge. So it's the same as my Papatier Super Stitch yarn. So I guess maybe it was around 5 and 5.5 millimeter needles. It's a little bit loose. This one is it's tighter a little bit. Okay, this is my Mindful Collections needles. It comes in 4 inches, which is what I really love to work with. Maybe it's around 5, but I didn't even know what I put, so I gotta find them. Cause I can't find my Mindful, so I'm gonna use Tiago, which is really good too. It's one of my favorites. Okay, let's make the gauge. So I'm gonna take a long tail cast on, and the long one depends on which size. So I'm gonna use the 5 millimeter size, which is size 8 in US. Okay. Oh my God, it slipped out of my needles. I will do 26. I have 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, what am I don't know why I'm counting like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's just do it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, just a gauge. Didn't have to be exact. I do a few rounds in, garter stitch, which is knit every round, about like 3 or 4 times. Here we have a few rows in garter stitch. I'm gonna leave 3 stitch at the beginning and 3 stitch at the end. We're still in garter stitch, and little stitch in between that one comes in stockinette stitch. Okay, so just this is the wrong side, which is the purl side. 3 stitch in the beginning and 3 just in the end will still work as the knit stitch every round and in every size. So this one will comes in purl until we have 3 stitches left. So I have 3 stitches left. That was the knit stitch. Okay, let's turn it to the right side, which is the knit side. All will be knit. We're turning into the wrong side, which is knit for 3 stitch and purl until we got 3 stitches left. Alright, let's get over this boring part, but it's really important. Okay, so we have a little piece like that. Of course, I'm not that super patient one. Ended up here, just to know the width, okay? When it comes to the end of gauging, we'll do a few rounds of garter stitch. I didn't have any ideas about calling this one is. Maybe I'm gonna make it a series, which is I'm gonna do the random picked a few times with a few types of yarn, which is I have a lot around the house. I have a lot of special things, which is not that common, no brand, no name, and super rare. So I think maybe I'm gonna make it like a series. I wanted to do it a really long time ago, but you know, like too lazy when it comes to making the videos, too lazy to do all the editing parts. I hate it so much. We will end it here, and then we will like starting it, write it down step by steps. Wow, that was really exciting. I didn't know what it turns out. I actually wanted to have a sleeve, but I picked it anyway. Actually, I really liked the vest without sleeves, because this one is like yarns for winter, so when it's really cold, you can add a little bit by wearing a vest like this. I kind of like it. And if you have any ideas what to call about this series, it's like I'm really glad if you leave the comments below. I didn't know what to call this series, and I didn't know to name this sweater without sleeves. Oh my god, it was stupid. Okay, so now bind off, and it's really easy, it's really quick. And this is what I'm gonna do for my 2x2 ribbing, which is what I'm gonna show you later. Almost there, just a few stitches. Wow, this one thing that I hate about gauging is sometimes when you can guess the size of the needles, and then after a few rounds you find that you want to change the size. So this is exactly me right now. I want to use a bigger size, so maybe I will change the size. Actually, I'm not used to big size like this, but as you can see, my hand was a little bit small. It's like a child's hand. And when it comes to big needles like this, I find it a little bit harder to work with. Yeah, it's really slow. But it's okay. One last stitch comes off the needles. I'm gonna cut this one, and I'm gonna measure the gauges, and then I'm gonna write them down. Okay. Well, how do you think about that? It's pretty cool. I'm gonna use this gauging ruler to measure out. I think maybe you can't see them in this video because the color was a little bit too dark, so just counting myself. So I'm having 18 stitch per 10 centimeters and 5mm needle, but I felt like I need to change to a bigger one, so the gauge will be different. Decrease the gauge stitch by 17. Yeah, 17. Here we go with the 5. Yeah, let's do it. Simple sweater with no sleeves. Oh my god, so just forget about the stupid parts. Next we'll have the 2x2 ripping. I'm gonna give a note about this one. 2x2 rip. We'll go to the neck and the armhole too. 2x2 ripping. Done. Next one is regular one and medium size. So I'm having my chest circumstances. So when it comes to medium size, it will be like the medium will be around like 90 centimeters, but the gauge are 7 stitches, X9 stitches for the wedge. Okay, the round neck I've already did it here, and the regular length I'm gonna do with, let's just draw them here so we can actually see. I guess it was like 15 centimeters long, which is we will have the ribbing be 5, I guess. It's something that I normally do, but it's counter styling. That will be 5 centimeters. The round neck will be okay, I'm gonna draw it here. That will be around 9 or 8, 9, including the ribbon band. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh my god, it was so ugly. Okay, just do something that shows that I can do ribbon too. Here it goes a little bit. Just because I was too lazy to draw it again. Have you ever seen someone who did this for the ribbon? God. 5 size ribbon too, just to know that we have this one too. We will have 45 centimeters. Oh, that's it. That's what we gotta do. So I will start off at the bottom and go up with 17 and 9 stitches. I didn't start with the ribbing. I will do it later. We can change the length if we didn't feel happy about it. So I just drew this up. Okay, this one up. I don't start with the ribbing. Do the rib later. Yeah, after I finish the whole thing up, and then I do the rib later. We will have total of like, right? Was that right? I hope so. Let's do it. Because I'm not gonna go with the ribbing first, so I'm gonna use another colors of yarn just cast on, and I'm gonna do the long tail cast on. There's a small tips that I usually use when it comes to long tail cast on. Sometimes you didn't know how long because you need, and I'm gonna show you what I normally do. We need to make a totally 90 centimeter, so I'm gonna measure out centimeter. We use a 5.5, so I'm gonna take 4 times of it. I'm gonna take it about like 4.5 times. Long tail cast on, guys. For every 20 or 40 stitches, I'm gonna place a stitch marker so I can easily count. Here I'm having 160. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna make it a little bit more because I don't feel like I like this old number 153. No. So I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger to have the number that I like. Oh, was that wrong? I'm gonna make an extra 1 stitch just to joining in the round. I am still gonna go normally. We have a need to joining in the round, so we're just adding new yarn, which is our main yarns, and do the stockinette stitch. Next round I'm gonna join in later. Okay, let's do it. I feel really excited. Now we're gonna join in the round. Because I do an extra 1 stitch, I'm gonna use that to join in. Before doing that, we have to make sure it's not twist. Maybe it would just turn down and oversize because a few more stitch. Joining in the round. Just gonna pass over. Just a simple one, pass it over. And then now we can cut the white yarn. I still left it here. I'm gonna use one of my beautiful stitch markers that I made it myself to mark the beginning of the round. This is really cute. I'm gonna show you how to make it. I'm gonna show you how, because I love to do it. Oh, let's take a closer look to my baby. If you'd like to see how it makes, just leave the comments below. Okay, so let's just do it. Focusing, please. Do the stockinette stitch. Just stockinette stitch. I changed to a bigger size, and I feel it's much easier, but the gauge definitely wrong. Absolutely wrong, but I don't mind. It's bigger than my body anyway, but not enough to turn into the oversized one, so just do it. because I didn't have enough round to measure the gauge, round gauge. So just do a couple of inches, and then I'm gonna measuring it later. So see you soon.